Hey guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I wanted to pop in with a video that I've been meaning to make for a while, which is my before bedtime ritual. Now I know it's not bedtime right now, but the lighting's really nice and it's about 10 something in the morning, so I figured, hey, let's go ahead and make a few videos. Plus there's no school today, it being Friday, and it's our Veterans Day, so I thought I would just jump in and make a video. Okay, so I'm going to kind of take you through all the things I do to kind of wind down from the day, kind of all that energetic gunk that may have gotten attached to me while I'm teaching in a classroom full of, well, technically I have 149 students total, so it's a lot of different energies that I'm going through, talking and interacting with throughout the day, as well as my peers and all of that. So I just like to kind of, there's just a specific things, that I do just to kind of feel really clean and refreshed so that I'm ready for bed and I don't take it to the bed with me, and then I, feel much more alive and alert the next morning. Okay, so the first thing is to take you into my bathroom, and I have some bath salts that I use from the Moon box. This is like the last of October's bath salts, but since I don't obviously have a bath, I have a walk-in shower. I just sprinkle this kind of all over the floor down here. I would just kind of sprinkle it around, and then I would place my feet on top of it and just kind of, feel the energy and the cleansing, energy. And as the water rains down over my head, I just imagine this bright white light just like cleansing, not only my skin, but all the way down to my soul. So just everything is nice and clear. Sometimes I'll listen to some music while I shower, and well, I do love singing in the shower. So I'm often either singing some opera or I'm singing like some Disney songs or just whatever, just to kind of clean off, spiritually speaking. Now I might add that since, if I don't have these salts, sometimes I use my pink Himalayan salt and I just kind of, grind it up and I put it over there. Not a lot, I'm not trying to like do anything to my plumbing or my pipes or anything, so it's just a little bit. So now we're in my altar area. And as you can see, there's a little bit of construction going on. My friend's patching up all the holes that he put into our walls and our ceilings, so he's working on that today. So anyway, I would come over to my altar. I do have a cinnamon kind of cleansing spray. It's just a little spritz. I'm very, very into scents and smell, which is why I'm like a sucker for essential oils and making my own sprays, obviously. So I like that, just a little spritz here and a little spritz of this and a little spritz of that, And I'm always, of course, putting my KWT spray, my Kittens, Weights, and Tarot spray, just to kind of keep that good energy for my business going right before I go to bed, when I wake up, throughout the day, whenever I'm home. I have some spiritual barrier oil that I did get from the Moon box, but basically the main ingredient in here is sandalwood. And so I like to put that on top of my shoulders because sometimes when I'm getting hit by too much energy or energy that's trying to connect to me too much, I tend to get a really big knot like right here in my neck, and I feel that if I put this on my shoulders, it kind of it's like brushing things up off my shoulder. I do love putting essential oils on my throat area, so I always keep this area like really well oiled and it's actually really oily right now, but I have like all these oils here. Some of these oils that I got at the fair from my friend Wally, not my Puma, but another guy named Wally who's from Armenia, and he's really cool. But yeah, so I love just kind of, I don't know, I feel just that it opens up my throat, and I feel that I need to do that even before I go to bed. I don't know why, but it just feels really good. Okay, lastly, we've made it over here to the bed area, and I have a few things that I keep in my nightstand here. So I have a little ylang ylang spray that I made infused with malachite. So there's not malachite in here, but it was like, malachite on the side when I was infusing it. But I do a little spray on my head. I also have some rose water, so I like to kind of spray my whole body because usually, I shower before bed, so it just feels like really good to have that like rose water mist all over my body. I have 2 selenite rods, and I just kind of rub them all over, my aura, just kind of cleansing everything. And I do that before bed, and I do that when I wake up. And usually I'll also have my giant mug of tea with me before I go to bed. I'm usually sitting here cross-legged and I'll be drinking my tea. Wally will usually come up into my lap and I'll do maybe like a 15-20 minute meditation. Sometimes it's just like a silent meditation. Sometimes I put my earbuds in and I listen to like drumming meditations, sometimes nature sounds, depending on what type of meditation or mood that I'm in. I also have binaural beats where it's like supposed to affect your brain waves, but I have like sometimes my drumming music that goes along with it, just for like a little enhanced like meditation mojo. All right, so that's it. I mean, I might do a little bit of journaling. I might pull a few cards too, maybe before I hit the hay. It just kind of depends on how much time I really have before it's time to go to bed. I teach, plus I do a lot of other things. I have, my kittens, weights, and tarot business to run. So sometimes, I got to get some readings in as soon as I get home from school. But after I get out of school, I go to the gym, and then, I get home, and if I got to do some readings, I do some readings. If I have to head off to do a little bit of photography, I'll do that. Like later today, I'm going to be doing some photography for the cross-country team at the high school that I'm at, and I don't know, or maybe I'm just like, warming up my voice and, practicing for maybe the next opera, but there's so much that I'm doing, and I try not to go to bed later than 11 o'clock. Like 11 o'clock is like lights out, so yeah, it just kind of depends on time. But hey, hopefully you really liked this video and you found it helpful. I've been meaning to make it for a long time and I just wanted to make it really impromptu, so I haven't set up my tripod or anything. It was just like, hey, this is like what I'm doing. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Leave that in the comment section below. And yeah, I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.